are in week 1 and we are talking about the master designer and that you were designed by the most renowned designer in history. Now, before you begin to tell me that your designer really doesn't matter, let me present to you an illustration of just how much a designer matters. What clutch do you think would cost more? Either my clutch that I happen to really love and that has been amazing for years, or my daughter's clutch, which I stole from her closet that she got for Christmas from Kate Spade. Now, we all know the answer to this question. My discount clutch versus Kate Spade's clutch. We are going to pay way more for a Kate Spade clutch than we are my discount clutch. Why? Because your designer matters. The same principle applies to our lives. When you are tempted in your own personal space to doubt your worth and to doubt your value, I want you to remember who designed you and that God Himself put creativity into your life as the master designer. The most renowned designer in all of history designed your life specifically. Our verse for this week in Priceless is Colossians 1:16 that says, "For by Him all things were created that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created through Him and for Him." And then verse 17 says, "And He is before all things, and in Him all things consist." Now, every week I'm going to talk about 3 words or 3 principles that have really come alive as I began to study God's Word for the chapter. This week I want to talk about 3 words in Greek. I want to talk about create, in, and consist. See, this word create in the original Greek means to fabricate or to found, to be the original creator. And if you know anyone who has launched their own business or started their own company, you know how much time and effort and thought and intent go into that. It's like that thing is their baby and you are God's masterpiece. He created you. He founded you. And think of all the time, the effort, the energy and love and thought and intent and care He put into creating you as He is the master designer. This next word I want to talk about is the word in, which seems like a really simple word, but when I studied it, it had such rich meaning. It says in verse 17, "And He is before all things, and in Him all things consist." So He creates us, and then we have this word in, and it means denoting a fixed position in place, time, or state with the primary idea of rest. Meaning that because we are created by God, it's in Him, when we're following Him, when we're having a relationship with Him, when we're saying yes to Him and we're being obedient to Him, it's when we're in Him that we ultimately find rest for our lives. The same verse goes on to say, "In Him all things consist." And this word consist in the original Greek means to be held together, to stand near, meaning that God is standing near to us and He is holding us together because we are His creation. He is the master designer. It also means to place together, to present for favorable notice, to present as worthy. I want you to know that God, as your master designer, as you are tucked away in Him, He is calling you worthy.